Live from Montini High School in Lombard, Illinois, this is Lane Tech Lacrosse. I'm not sure about you, but I don't think that 48 hours is enough time to get past the thrilling, heart-stopping game against Peyton on Monday. Peyton was able to claw back from 2 4-goal deficits in the first half. Lane twice got down by a goal in the second half, but neither team stopped fighting. Finally, it was the combination of an Ali Vanna unassisted goal straight off the draw and back-to-back 8-meter free position goals from Katie Wilk and Kendra O'Keefe that gave your champions the 2-goal margin of victory. If you did the math, there was a goal scored on average every 1 minute and 34 seconds. Lost in all the goals was the performance of Lane's goalkeepers. Peyton won 8 8-meter free positions and took 7 shots. But thanks to Alyssa Gonzalez in the first half and Karina Vargas in the second, Peyton was only able to score 2 goals off those free positions. Incredibly, the Grizzlies took 28 shots, and 26 of them were on target, but the combo of Gonzalez and Varga were up to the task. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony McHale, and we're coming to you on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with today's action between your Lane Tech champions and the Montini Broncos. It is game day 14 for the champions, or they enter a familiar place, back on their own again for their final regular season non-conference game. The champions traveled to Montini last year and came away with a 17-12 victory. This, however, is a completely different Montini team. They are young and high scoring, averaging 14.3 goals per game. The Broncos are led by 2 softs and a freshman. Sophomore Annika Bartel leads the team with 70 goals to go with her 12 assists. Fellow sophomore Ava Sabin has 38 goals and 47 assists, with freshman Miley Brunsky contributing 63 goals and 31 helpers. Combined, this trio has scored 171 of the Broncos' 183 goals, a 93.4% clip. 2 common opponents for the champions and Broncos. Both have defeated Whitney Young and Lake Forest Academy. It is a beautiful evening here in the suburbs. 60 degrees, about 10 degrees warmer than it was in the city. The winds are almost non-existent. And miraculously, there is no wind, no rain in the forecast. So the girls are going through their final stick checks. There is 3 seconds left on the warm-up clock, and we will be ready to go. So huge gain. If you were with us on Monday night, huge game for the Lane Tech champions, defeating the Peyton Grizzlies 17-15 in a game that went all the way down to the last seconds. Let's see if we do introductions here today.
Let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First for Lane Tech. On defense, number 30,
Maggie Breed.
On defense, number 9,
Neve Mahan on defense.
On attack, number 12,
Liza McHale on attack.
At midfield, number 14,
Kate McNamara is starting in the midfield.
Audrey Nathis. At midfield, number 7, Kendra
O'Keefe, Kendra in the midfield. Gwen Ryan back in attack.
16,
Emily Sides in attack.
Defense, number 10, Brianna Thomas.
Bree Thomas on defense.
Number 6, Ali Vanna.
Ali Vanna on attack. Not sure what order we're going in here. Katie Wilk.
21, Karina Vargas. And now the starting lineup for your Montini Catholic Broncos.
Oops. So the
on defense, number 12, Nora Watry. Defense, number 10, Juliana Neustadt. Defense, number 22, Jamie Bukowski.
So the sun is to our left.
Defense, number 11, Bella.
We are facing north, so
on attack, number 1, Jasmine Baker. Number 2,
shouldn't be too bad when we go down to the
number 4,
end that I assume we're shooting at.
six,
It'll be a little bit in our eyes. But we'll have to see how fast
number 14,
the Dolphins can, or the Dolphins, how fast the champions can put behind them the big game on Monday and get ready for this high-scoring Montini team. It'll be interesting. We faced a couple teams this year that had minimal goal scores, but I don't know if we've ever seen 3. So we're going to do the national anthem. Flag is over there. Both teams receiving their final instructions from their coaches. And I think this will really be a challenge of how quickly can Lane identify the goal scorers for the Broncos, get their midfielders and defense ready. But a young team, 9 sophomores for Montini, 4 seniors, 4 freshmen, and 3 juniors on this team. So they are young. Kendra O'Keefe into the draw circle for Lane Tech. And Annika Bartel, the leading scorer with 70. That just boggles my mind. 70 goals on the season for the sophomore. All right, we'll fix that. I fixed that a bunch of times. We'll fix it again. We're underway. Montini controls the opening draw. Quickly into the attacking end. See if Lane can deal with the team speed. They're going to choose to slow this down. A little bit of glare. We'll see how we can fix that for you. So 14 goals per game for the Broncos. They played a pretty tough schedule. 2 of their losses have been to Ignatius and to Loyola. Ava Seben, number 34, with the ball. She's also a sophomore. 38 goals, 47 assists. She gets it up to the top to the freshman, Miley Brunsky, the 3rd leading scorer on the team. So the 3 identified scorers for the Broncos are just playing catch up front, looking for an opportunity against this Lane defense. So far, Lane not allowing any cutters. Not a ton. There goes a cutter wide open. Shot, score. Looks like number 14 would be Brunsky, the freshman. So first draw control for there we go. So it'll be backwards. I apologize. 23-39. We're going to do that one again. So Monday was the first time since Mother McCauley, game number 4, that Lane lost the draw. That goes over the head. It's going to get to the attacking area. Picked up by Brunsky. She's got the ball in the midfield. Kendra O'Keefe right there. Sphere called by the referee. Only one referee today. It's good to know they have as much problems in the suburbs as we do in the city. Ball over to Bartel. So far, the only 3 people that have really handled the ball for the Broncos are the 3 scorers. Seven drives, gets it over to Brunsky, shoots. It's going to be a foul. That shot went outside the cage. Karina Vargas in the goal. Tough angle for Brunski. Shot scored. Pass over to 33, Bartel. So Bartel right now a goal and assist. Brunski with a goal and an assist. 22-22. So quick 2-0 lead for the Broncos. Let's see how Lane can respond. That time draw controlled by Katie Wilk. Or by Kate McNamara, I'm sorry. Lane's first offensive opportunity. Kendra O'Keefe with the ball down underneath the goal line. She comes back up, shoots, score. Kendra O'Keefe unassisted, 21-52. Cuts that Montini lead in half. Kendra's 34th goal of the season. Draw control key so far, 21-52. Sorry, we'll get everything fixed eventually. So as we were saying, Lane Tech lost the draw battle to Peyton on Monday. They ended up winning the ground ball battle with a big couple ground balls late in the game that sealed that victory. Kendra O'Keefe back in against the sophomore. Ball goes back towards the offensive end, picked up by Montini. Eliza McHale on the ride. Montini gets it into the attacking zone. Double teaming Bartel. First time somebody else has touched the ball. Number 6, senior captain Bridget Barrett. She's got the ball underneath the goal line behind the cage, looking for some cutters. Ball still underneath the goal. Maggie Breed on defense. Stacked formation for Montini on that left side, looking for some cutters. They're just going to run cutters off of it. Get the ball to the freshman, Brunski. Very patient offense from Montini. Seven with the ball. They really do run this offense through 3 players. Brunski now at the top. Katie Wilk on defense against Brunski. Comes a screen. Switch, McNamara. Brunski drives. Brunski gets in, shoot, ball over the net. Still going to stay with Montini. Seven tried to bounce that in just a little too hard, a little too far in front of the goal. Bartel driving through the middle. They got everybody stacked on that left side. Brunski with the ball. Kate McNamara over there on defense. They run around the screen, switch to Katie Wilk. Brunski gets back to her right hand, shoots, misses the goal again. That's going to be Lane Tech ball. Kendra O'Keefe back there to win possession. So great defensive stand for Lane. Now they have a chance to tie this up. O'Keefe down the far sideline. She's going to be able to get that ball across midfield. Ball loose. Picked up by Montini. Kendra O'Keefe challenging the clear from Bartell over to Brunsky. Just need to ISO on those three players. It's easier said than done. Ball over to 7. 18:40 left in this first half. Montini leads 2-1. Here they go. They're going to set up their offense again. Bartell with the ball at the top. Lane's defense can tend to start at the 12-meter fan. They run a little weave at the top. Brunsky with the ball. Back to 7. 7 drive, shoot, scores. 18-10. Back to a 2-goal lead for Montini. 7's 39th goal of the season. So their big three have 5 points so far in this game. Lane just had trouble on that last possession getting the ball into the offensive end. Montini was able to pick it up, patiently run their offense, then just let 7 drive. Got a little bit of an edge, and then we're going to let that one go. Ball picked up by Montini. Stolen away by Lane. Katie Wilk on the far side was able to knock the ball out of the stick, cleared into the midfield to Eliza McHale. Eliza's got some room to run. McHale gets inside the 8. She shoots, scores! Eliza McHale, 17:44. Unassisted. Back to a 1-goal game. Eliza's 23rd goal of the season. But right now, Montini with a 4-1 advantage in draw controls. They've turned 2 of those draw controls into goals. Kind of like the other night. Neither defense able to stop the other so far. Ball short. Into the middle. Picked up by Kendra O'Keefe. So that is interesting. The referee let that go. It didn't go very high or very far. Ball into Gwen Ryan. Kendra O'Keefe picks it up. Ball knocked out of her stick. Picked up by Montini. Eliza McHale comes out of it with the ball. So Lane Tech maintains possession. Katie Wilk at the top. Ball knocked out of her stick. She's able to save possession. Over to McHale. McHale underneath to Ryan. Interesting, Ryan on a way colder night went without sleeves. Tonight she's wearing sleeves. It's 60 degrees. Emily sides. Vanna. Ball a little high. Fight for it in the midfield. Call offsides. Sphere, offsides. I think that was the coin flip question right there. I think we had 2 fouls. Offsides on Montini. Sphere on Lane Tech, but there's a coin flip at the beginning of the game that gives you that alternating possession. So ball's going to go over to Montini with 16:23 left in this first half. Ali Vanna going to get a foul on Vanna. Referee's going to make him come back just at the restraining line. Montini in the attacking end. They're going to slow it down. The freshman Brunski with the ball. Gets it over to Bartel. Lane Tech packed in underneath the 12-meter fan. Just another need for why we need a shot clock. A little bit of standing around. Kendra O'Keefe out to challenge Bartel. Referees talking about checks into the back. So Bartel, O'Keefe quickly back in front of her. So they just like to wear you down. Run some cuts. Brunski with the ball. No, sorry, Sebin with the ball. No cutters yet. They're going to go stack on one side. So they send everybody to the right side this time. Ball diagonal. Run some screens. Kendra O'Keefe gets through the traffic. Ball in the middle. Shot. Score. Annika Bartel, 14:35. Lane just having trouble staying with the cutters right now. Kendra O'Keefe still in the draw circle. She's taking all the draws today. Ball goes backward that time. Picked up by Katie Wilk. She gets the ball across midfield quickly into the offensive end. Got Katie McNamara. Ball picked up by McHale. Ball loose again in the middle, trying to find Gwen Ryan. Ball's high in the air on that far side, picked up by Montini. Ball's loose again. Referee's going to get a sphere. Call on. Not sure who that call was on. Ball loose on the far side. Ball picked up by Ali Vanna. Vanna trapped on that sideline. Underneath to Emily Sides. Sides has the side of the net if she wants it. 1-on-1 with the goalie. Back out to Katie Wilk at the numbers. Both teams content to play a relatively slow-paced game. McNamara at the top. Picked by O'Keefe. Ball down again, picked up by Gwen Ryan. Pass into the middle. McHale shoots, scores. Oops, sorry, Liza. 13:01. McHale from Ryan. Lane Tech just needs a stop. McHale's second goal of the game. Gwen Ryan's first assist, 6th on the season. It's a combo that worked against Peyton on Monday night. They both had a goal and an assist for each other. McNamara out, Olivia Ruby in for the first time today. So draws 4-3 right this second. Controlled by Montini. Ball quickly into the offensive end, and then just as quickly they'll slow it down. Freshman Brunsky with the ball. Just need to cover the cutters. They're going to wear you down. They're going to stand around, and then you start ball watching, you lose your player. 7 with the ball at the top of the 12. Ruby on her. 7 looks to drive, gets on her left hand. Good defense. Bartell. Really just a 3-person game. There's some cutters, but Bartell not looking. She's out here happy, just killing clock right now.
Let him sit out there.
Bartell, the 27-yard line on the football field. Here they go. Brunsky with the flip. Brunsky drives, gets on her right hand, stopped by Ruby, pass back in, shot, score. $11:47. Bartell from Brunsky. 5-3. Everybody of the 3 has 2 goals for Montini. Lane just struggling right now on the defensive side. Ball's up. Nope, going to be controlled by Montini. So they lead 6-3 in draw controls. Ball quickly into the offensive end. Brunsky with it. Not sure they want a fast break if they have it. Ball's loose. Katie Wilk over there. It's going to stay with Montini over to Bartell. Brunsky at the top. Flip. Brunsky goes through. Pick. Switch. A little different than the extremely fast-paced game we had. Bree Thomas comes out. Double team, ball loose. Couldn't get the ground ball. Whistle. I think referee was going to call a foul, but because the shot was taken, it's going to stay with Montini. No, we're going to give it to Bartell at the top of the 8. So 8-meter shot for Bartell. No, there was no signal for what the call was. It had to be shooting space. 10:20 left in this first half. Karina's first 8-meter shot. Bartell scores. 10-12. 3-goal lead for Montini. Bartell's 3rd goal of the game. (10-12). So Wilk and Ruby in the midfield. Ball goes over Montini. Control again. That's 3 in a row for them. Brunski gets double teamed. Shoots score all on her own. .945. So 27 seconds after the last goal. 14 all on her own. So Lane losing the draw battle 7-3. Eliza McHale's going to go in the draw circle this time. Ruby and Wilk. McNamara is going to go in the attack. Attack is Sides, Ryan, McNamara, and Kennan. 9:45 left in the first half. Ball goes forward towards the offensive end. Katie Wilk there if she can get it. Ball still loose. Ball's going to go over to Lane on a cover, on a check on an empty stick. Give Lane a chance in the offensive end. Eliza McHale with the ball. Gets it over to Gwen Ryan. Gwen back on her right hand, top of the 8. Far side over to Katie Wilk. Katie Wilk drives, left-handed shot. Saved by the goalie. Goal, no, a goal. Not sure. That took a while. 8:57. Katie Wilk unassisted. 7-4. Katie Wilk with her 22nd goal of the year. Draw controls again. It means so much in this game. Eliza back in the draw circle. Lane was able to win the last draw and convert it into a goal. Ball's short that time. Checking an empty stick that time by Lane. Brunski quickly into the offensive end. She's going to pull it out again. Offsides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Offsides, Lane Tech. Seven pulls it out. Got a goal, shot score. Montini. Brunski from 7. (8-12). Brunski's second goal. Stop the clock. Oh, I never started the clock. 8-12. 8-4. Eliza McHale in the draw circle. Ball's up. Katie Wilk in a foot race. Another check. Katie Wilk secures it. Wicked slash. Wilk drives towards the goal. Emily Sides has it behind. Olivia Ruby. Ball behind Kate McNamara. Underneath to McHale. McHale through some traffic, spins back. Nothing there as a defender there. Nobody cutting. McHale sets a pick for McNamara. McNamara gets shoved out, ball loose on the ground. Loose, McHale's going to pick it up. Underneath the goal line to McNamara. So Lane Tech showing some patience now. Katie Wilk way outside the 12-meter line. Gets a running start. Good defense from Montini, number 12. Ava Neustadt. McHale cuts through. This Montini defense allowing just 9 goals per game on the season. McNamara. 6.5 to go in this first half. Lane starting their offense super far out. Ball on the ground. Kale's going to pick it up. Over to Wilk. Wilk on her favored left hand. Nothing there. Really good defense from Montini right now, not allowing any cutters. Wilk takes it all the way behind the cage to the other side. Ball loose. Olivia Ruby picks it up. Ball into the middle, knocked down. Wilk was looking for McHale. Ball's loose, still loose. Picked up by Ruby. Ruby back over to Wilk. 5:20 remaining in this half. Wilk double teamed there. Has Ruby. Ruby can't handle the pass. Gwen Ryan there. Gwen Ryan picks the ball up. Ball behind the net to McHale. She's got Bartlett on her. She shoots. Goalie save. First save of the game by Sophia Fountain. Eliza tried to go low. A little peekaboo shot. Fountain was right there for it. 7 with the clear. 2 on her. Sides and Kennan. McHale comes over. Speedy number 12. Ava Neustadt. Ball intercepted by Kate McNamara. McNamara in the midfield looking for a pass. Got Bree Thomas. Good idea. Ball controlled by Montini. 3:52. 8-4 lead for Montini. They have the ball. Ball to Bartlett. And we wait. Or not Bartell, sorry. Bartell. Ball's a little bit loose. Alivana there. Alivana picks up the loose ball. Quickly to McHale. McHale in her left hand. She's going to get an 8-meter shot. Great job by Alivana. Aggressively going after that loose ball. Everybody's kind of waiting for the call. 2:57. So McHale, far left hash. 8-meter shot. Chance for Lane to cut this lead to 3. McHale went low the other night against Peyton, about knee high. She fires up off the post. Tried to go for that short side. Ball stays with Lane. Not sure if the goalie saved that or if it hit the pipe. Tried to thread the needle there. Lane Tech maintains possession, 2:19. Lane Tech can cut it to 3 here. Try to get it into McHale in front of the goal. Push on somebody. Push on Lane Tech. So it's going to be Neustat's ball. Not sure who the push was on. Push was on McHale. She comes back. She gets it out of Neustat's stick. Ball's loose. Shove on Montini. Lane Tech ball. 1:45. So the clock's going to stop. McNamara. So Lane Tech quickly scores off of that broken play. McNamara with the goal. I think it was Vanna. We'll figure that one out later. Lane cuts it to 3, 1:39 left. Kate's 11th goal. Allie's team leading 24th assist. 1:39. So control of this. Control of this draw, all important. Kendra O'Keefe back in the draw circle. He's going to get a false start on. Referee's going to give the ball to Montini on the false start. Montini quickly into the attacking zone. Brunsky with the ball. See if Lane can defend this one time. Go in just 3 goals down. 7 with the ball. Crosses over twice. Good double team by Katie Wilk. You got McHale on Brunsky now. 7 drives again. 1:05, back to a 4-goal game. .105. Brunsky from 7. Lane Tech just having a hard time covering those cutters. Not sure what it is. Kenner trying to convince the referee that Bartel is moving her stick after he sets it. Ball over to Alivana. Shot, goalie save. Ball picked up by Montini Neustadt. Ball's loose. Picked up by Eliza McHale. 42 seconds. Sphere. Kendra O'Keefe with the ball. 27 seconds. Scoreboard, Kendra gets in. She's going to get an 8-meter shot. 22 seconds left. Not an 8. Oh, yeah, there's Kendra O'Keefe, 8 meters. Sophia Fountain, the goalie, made 1 save today already. Kendra gets in, shoots. Score. 19 seconds. Nine to 6. We'll just call out the time. There's 19 seconds left. Possession key here. Going 3 goals down. So been back and forth. It was 6-3 at 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Then went to 7-3 and then back and forth from there. O'Keefe in the draw circle with Bartel. Referee now taking an extra long time to get things set. 19.7 seconds. Now we're going to go at it again. 19.7 seconds. Allie Vanna and Eliza McHale in the midfield. Ball short. Picked up almost by McHale. McHale's going to get it. See if Lane can get a goal here. Quick foul on Montini. Clock continues to run. 6 seconds. Kendra O'Keefe got to let it go. Kendra shoots. Goalie saved. So at halftime, Montini leads Lane Tech 9-6. You're watching Lane Tech Girls Lacrosse on the Lane Tech YouTube Athletics channel, and we will be right back with some halftime entertainment. So we are back on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with today's Lane Tech girls lacrosse game between your Lane Tech champions and the Montini Broncos. At halftime, it is Montini 9, Lane Tech 6. Montini, exactly as advertised. 3 talented underclassmen have done all the scoring. Freshman Miley Brunsky, 4 goals and 2 assists. Sophomore Annika Bartel, 3 goals and an assist. And sophomore Ava Seven, 2 goals and 2 assists. All the scoring for Montini. On the Lane Tech side, spread out a little bit more. Katie Wilk has a goal. Allie Vanna has an assist. Kendra O'Keefe has an 8-meter goal. Eliza McHale with 2 goals. And Kate McNamara with a goal. Gwen Ryan with an assist on Eliza's goal. So 45 seconds left in this halftime period. Lane is just going to have to figure out this defensively, what they're going to do with this Montini offense. Very patient, lots of cutters, lots of back screens. Everything looks like a backdoor cut. You overcommit, and they're in front of the goalie, Karina Vargas. Not really a chance on any of these shots. They were, excuse me, one-on-one with whoever the shooter was. And we'll have to see if, assuming Alyssa Gonzalez comes in, if she's able to do any differently, but she's going to need some help from the 7 in front of her to stop the cutters, because Montini just stands out front, cuts, and then waits finally for something to come open. As a defender, you get a little bit tired, you start ball watching, and next thing you know, your player's in front of the net. And it's not a secret who the 3 scorers are. So see if Coach Malmstrom can do something differently on defense, if you start cheating a little bit on some of the other players that aren't really a threat to score. As we said at the top of the show, the 3 players, Brunsky, Bartel, and Seven, have 93.5, now higher, but came in today with 93.5% of all the goals for this Montini team. So going into the goal is the senior number 25, Alyssa Gonzalez. She had a great game against Peyton with 8 saves. Saved a bunch of 8-meter shots. So Lane Tech needs to come with some enthusiasm. Draw controls in the first half. 10-6 in favor of Montini. Referee's taking a look, checks out the goalies. So 25 minutes on the second half clock. Kendra O'Keefe and Bartel in the draw circle, and we are ready to go. Check on an empty stick by Allie Vanna. So first draw control the second half to Montini. Montini quickly in. Eliza McHale on Brunsky. Vanna on Bartel and O'Keefe on Seven. They just start so far out. They're happily running around the 12-meter fan. Looking for cutters. They're stacking on the right side. They have the scorers here on the left side. O'Keefe double teamed by Bree Thomas. Brunsky now with the ball, gets by McHale. McHale quickly recovers. Tries again. McHale doing a great job on defense there. Kept her feet moving. They're going to reset, so we're going to send everybody to the right side. We send everybody to the right side. Brunsky, same side as Bartlett. Here they come. Here they come again, the whole team right there. Bartel underneath, Allie Vanna on her. McHale comes with the double team. She gets back. Vanna holding Bartel out. Seven just went through, wasn't open. Bree Thomas on her now. Seven underneath. Tries to get around, double team. Out the Brunski at the numbers. We're going to shift all the players. Montini likes to isolate the ball on one side, send everybody to the left, and then people just get caught up in the traffic. Kendra O'Keefe on Brunski right now. Forcing Brunski around. Brunski one-on-one. O'Keefe gets around the crease underneath the Bartel. 2 minutes gone in this possession already. Lane doing a better job handling the bunch formations. Shot low and outside by Brunski. McHale out there challenging, forces the ball out of bounds. Lane Tech ball. Great D by Lane. 2.5 minutes on that offensive possession from Montini. Lane able to turn him over. Brunski forced that shot a little bit. First time we've seen that from McHale looking for an outlet. She's down that far sideline. She's free. Now she's got somebody. Little high. Abby Cannon. Allie Vanna. Montini comes up with the ball. Ball's loose again, out of bounds. Going to get a push on McHale. Ball's going to stay with Montini. And we're going to start all over again. 21-40 when this possession started. Bartel flip. Great job by Ali Vanna. Knocks the ball out of the stick. The ball still loose. Knocked out again. Picked up by Bree Thomas. Sorry. Bree quickly to Vanna. Vanna quickly. Vanna to Abby Kennan. Foul on Montini Sphere. So it's going to be Lane ball. Sun is finally setting. Gwen Ryan with the ball. Gwen's Sphere. I think he's going to come out to the 12-meter, though. Gwen was not in the 8-meter arc, so 12-meter free position for Gwen. Cotter got Kendra O'Keefe. Kendra shoot. Ah, misses it. Just left. Kate McNamara back there. Look like a crease violation or not sure what that call was. Just one referee here tonight, so we have to cut him a break. So I think he said Kate went out of bounds. So nice pass by Gwen. Kendra just tried to bounce that past the goalie, just missed to the left side of the post. Ball loose. Neustadt. She's got wheels. She's the only other player that's really touched the ball tonight. Foul on Lane. Little shove by Gwen Ryan. Neustadt, the freshman. So future's bright for this Montini team. Primary players, 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores. Bartel with the ball. Goalie Fountain, only a sophomore, so shoot scorer, Brunski. Brunski with her 5th goal of the day from Bartel. 19-25. So Lane had a chance to cut it to 2. Back to 4.
Okay, Lane, don't despair. You're still in this game.
O'Keefe and Bartel in the draw circle.
Box them out, Lane. Let's go.
Montini won the first draw of the second half. Oops, sorry. So just a reminder, we'll be back on the field tomorrow at Lane Stadium. Ball's up. Ball controlled by Kendra. Kendra O'Keefe in. Ball knocked out of her stick. She picks it back up. Allie Vanna is going to control the ball. So Vanna at the top. Into McHale, ball down. Quickly picked up by Montini. They're on the run. Brunski. Foul on Katie Wilk. So Brunski gets it into the offensive end. Over to 7. Over to Bartel. So we are back on the air tomorrow night, senior night at Lane Stadium. Senior night festivities currently scheduled for 5:30, game time 6. But found out tonight there's a soccer game before our game, so that may be delayed a little bit. Ball knocked away, right back to 7. So we'll try and get you a better time, but I would tune in about 5:30, but we might be a little bit late on that pass into Bartel. They're going to get a card on Lane. Going to get a card on Montini. Shot hits somebody in the head, not sure. So they're going to send off Bartel at 17:51. So, opportunity to pick up some goals here. 2 yellow cards. How are we getting sent off for what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6. So we're playing 6 on 6. I'm not sure why Lane got a yellow card. Kendra O'Keefe looked like she got hit in the head, but then the referee sent her off. So we're gonna have to figure that one out later. But we're playing 6 on 6 right now. Katie Wilk with the ball. Ball a little high for Ruby. Going to go back over to Montini. Oh, no, it stayed in bounds. Allie Vanna picked it up. Vanna into the middle. McHale. 3 players on her. She gets through into the offensive end. McHale, top of the 8. Allie Vanna with the ball. So we're 6 on 6. We're not sure why. We'll get an answer. Under 17 minutes, Lane Tech trails by 4, 10-6. Just 1 goal so far in this second half. Vanna on her left hand shoots high. Ball's going to stay with Lane Tech. Emily Sides, or McNamara back there. Emily Sides went no sleeves today. Sun is just above the horizon, so it's going to get a little chilly for the last 16 and a half minutes of this game. McNamara far side, Vanna. Vanna spins inside, loses her player, shoots off the post. McHale's going to beat it, get there. So lane ball. So Vanna just lost Brunski. Broken ankle and just missed the short side of that shot. Great move, though. McHale with Brunski right now. Freshman goes down again. Vanna now top. Teams at even strength, so we're sevens. So no blood on those two fouls. We still have to figure that out. That was the strangest thing. Kate McNamara shoots. Goalie saves. Fountain with another save. McNamara tried to go backhanded. Just didn't have enough on it. Fountain looking for a clear. Gets out of her crease. Goes short. Ball's knocked down by Gwen Ryan. Back up to Fountain. Gwen Ryan on Fountain. This is the way Lane scored the other night. Ball loose in the middle. Kendra O'Keefe picks it up. O'Keefe with the ball. Oh. Shot went high. I think that was Gwen Ryan. McHale with the ball. McHale dumps it in. Picked off. We get a 8-meter shot for Lane. So McHale tried to get that into Ryan. Ryan won an 8-meter shot. 14 and a half. Lane Tech trails 10-6. Gwen Ryan can cut this to 3. Shoots high. Going to go to Lane Tech. McHale back there. Ball went 2 feet over the crossbar. So McHale's going to run this back in. We'll be at 14 minutes. Lane with a 4-goal deficit. McHale in against 7. 7 stays with her. Ali Vanna there. Top to Kendra O'Keefe. O'Keefe juggles the ball. Gets it where she wants it. O'Keefe on her left hand. It's going to be a 12. No, is she inside? It's going to be an 8-meter attempt. 8-meter attempt for Kendra. 13 and a half. So this is Lane's third 8-meter shot. First 2, no good. O'Keefe had an 8-meter free position goal on Monday. She drives, shoots, saved by the goalie, picked up by Emily Sides. So 0 for 3 so far on the 8-meter shots. Kennan with the ball. Behind Vanna. Vanna drives, got 7 on her. Lane last scored at 19 seconds of the first half. Kendra drives, shoots, scores. 12:41. O'Keefe from Vanna. No goal. They're waving it off. What's the crease violation? So no goal. There's a clear knockdown. Ali Vanna picks it up. Check on an empty stick. So Vanna's ball. Vanna on the right side between the hash and the numbers. Sent 7 behind. Behind. Tried to find Gwen Ryan. Ball's loose. Kate McNamara there to fight for it. Ball's out of bounds. Referee says it stays with Lane. McHale, we're under 12 minutes. So Lane hasn't scored in 13 minutes. Ball knocked away, loose again in the midfield. Abby there to fight for it. That's a cover. Ball's kicked loose. McHale's going to win the ground ball. Gets it over to Vanna. Vanna inside, shoot, score! You're going to get the goal. Referee pulled out his flag, but Lane scores. 11:32. Vanna from McHale. 10-7. We got a timeout. I think Montini called a timeout. We'll give him the timeout. So you're watching Lane Tech Girls Lacrosse on the Lane Tech YouTube Athletics channel, and we're going to take a timeout with the two teams, and we'll be right back. So we are back on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with today's game between your Lane Tech champions and the Montini Broncos. So real quick update on the Chicago Public League playoffs. Playoffs start next Tuesday. By virtue of their win last night or Monday night, Lane Tech will be the number 1 seed and will take on Lincoln Park, scheduled for next Tuesday at Lane Tech at 5 o'clock. So Lincoln Park tomorrow night for senior night, and we'll run it back on Tuesday in the quarterfinals of the Chicago Public League Championship. Right now, semifinals are scheduled for Thursday at Winnemac. Stay tuned. That could be changing. Right now, it looks like that game will be against the winner of Kenwood and Whitney Young. Peyton got the number 2 seed. More than likely will get the number 2 seed, and they will face Jones in the quarterfinal, and then the winner of Taft and Northside on next Thursday in the semifinals. Peyton and Northside play on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Play on Friday, so they could play twice in a week also. So Public League playoffs start on Tuesday. Should be at Lane Stadium for the quarterfinals against Lincoln Park. So back-to-back games against Lincoln Park, Thursday and Tuesday. Semifinal matchup will be against the winner of Kenwood and Whitney Young, and that game will be at Thursday. On Thursday, that game's currently scheduled for Winnemac Stadium, which is off of Foster. So we'll get you updates on that, but we are definitely at Lane Stadium tomorrow for senior night, currently scheduled for a 6 o'clock start. Senior night's festivities start at 5:30. They could be pushed back a little bit because of a soccer game, but I would still join us at 5:30. We'll be on the air, ready to go, so we can celebrate our 10 seniors in the class of 2023, which, scarily enough, have 28 days until graduation. Eliza McHale and Bartell in the draw circle. Ball goes towards the lane end. Picked up by Ali Vanna. Vanna pulls it out. Lane controls their second draw of the half. O'Keefe, top of the 12. Lane Tech looking to cut it to 2. Screen from Vanna. O'Keefe working on 7. Kendra directing traffic. She's got 7 on her. Brunsky on Ali Vanna. And Bartell on McHale. Vanna takes it behind. Had Gwen Ryan. Ball knocked down. Gwen Ryan comes out with it. 10.5 minutes left in this game. Lane Tech needs a couple goals. The pace of this second half has slowed considerably. 15 goals in the first half, only 2 in the second half. O'Keefe looks for a pick. Nothing for O'Keefe. Great defense again by Montini. It was 9-6 to end the first half. Only 10-7 now. Vanna with the ball. She's got McHale behind. Bartel. Eliza tries to get around the crease. Shoot. There's a try to find Wilk. Wilk. Shot blocked by the goalie. Ball loose. Goalie picks it up. Great job by Fountain. That's her third save. Second in this second half. She went back into the crease. It's going to be a Lane Tech ball. No, Kendra O'Keefe went in the crease. I'm not sure if we're not seeing it's a kind of pink line. So Fountain still with the ball. O'Keefe back in front of her. Oh, it's not her feet. It's her stick. The rule of verticality. So the crease line, the goal line goes straight up. Kendra keeps dipping her stick in. Long, high clearing pass out to midfield. Picked up by Kate McNamara. So Lane has another chance. Ball to McHale. McHale in the middle of the field. Pass over to Vanna. Vanna into the middle. Oh, great defensive play right there. Vanna checks the ball out. They're going to call a foul. Who was that? Number 10. Another freshman, Juliana Neustadt. This is just a young Montini team. Great anticipation there. Just read the centering pass all the way. Got it. Then we got a sphere call on Vanna. So we're at 8:15. Ball to the goalie. Short clearing pass. Ball loose. Out to 12. Ava Neustadt. Sorry, not sure why that didn't focus. Quick break. Ball to Bartel in the midfield. Over to Brunski. Brunski ball on the ground. McNamara on her. Back to Bartel. Good D right there by Lane to stop the break. We're going to check in the back. Well, but when they spin, right, I understand you can't check in the back, but when they're spinning and you're checking is in the front, it's like football. You can't spin your way into a clip. 7 with the ball. Brunski. McHale on her. Saved by Gonzalez. Great save by Alyssa right there. Her first save of the game. Ball's going to stay with Montini. Far sideline. Under 7 minutes. Brunski gets inside. Oops. She pulls it out. Oh, that's 7. Sorry. Brunski, another save that ball went wide of the net. It's going to stay with Montini. The Montini coach just bought a call. She's screaming for 3 seconds, so the referee decided to call it. That's crazy. You're going to send O'Keefe back. Brunski with the ball. Six minutes remaining in the game. Lane Tech trails by 3, 10-7. Bree Thomas on 7. Double teamed. Now Brunski with the ball. Same, situation now. Montini's going to be content just to pull this out. Brunski spins a couple times. Allie Vanna on the freshman. Three seconds on Lane Tech, so they're going to send They're going to send Sage behind. 12-meter free position for Brunski. I mean, the coach has been screaming for it. Now all of a sudden the referee's going to call it. It's kind of – but Lane Tech in a position right now where they're down 3 goals, need to get this ball back, and Montini very content not to shoot it. 7 gets inside, going to pull it back out. Ball inside, shot, score. Sorry, shot, score. Bartlett from Brunski. 4:53 left. Just great patience by this Montini team. So Bartel's 4th goal of the game. Brunski's 3rd assist. Eliza McHale with Bartel in the draw circle. Ball's up. Sphere going to go to Montini. Bartel with the ball. So draws 2-2 in this second half. See how long this possession takes for Brunski. Pulls it back out, gets it to 7. Ali Vanna there. 7 gets by. McHale switches. Saved by Gonzalez on the shot by Bartel. Alyssa's 2nd save. Ball loose. Lane Tech trying to pick it up. Loose. Kicked out. Picked up by 7. Brunski in, bounces a shot, knocked aside by Gonzalez. Gonzalez's 3rd save. Ball stays with the Broncos. Senior captain O'Flaherty with the ball. Brunski gets inside. McHale there to stop that drive. Pass out to 7. O'Keefe on her. Bartel, 3:15 left. This possession's been about a minute and a half. Over to Brunski. Screen for Vanna. They're going to shooting space. 3:02. Shooting space for Bartel. I keep doing Bartel, sorry. Yeah. Bartel, Annika Bartel. 4 goals today, 1 assist. Got an 8-meter shot. She had an 8-meter shot in the first half. Alyssa Gonzalez with 3 saves in this second half. We're ticking down. This just took 30 seconds, so 2.5. Shot, another save by Gonzalez. Great job by her. 4 saves a day to go with her 8 from Monday. Lane Tech ball, so we're at 2:18. Lane Tech trails by 4, 11-17. Need to clear this quickly. O'Keefe in the middle of the field. Checking the back, but O'Keefe gets through that. Need a pass. There we go. Now we get a foul. Ball's going to come back to Kendra on the 40. 150. We'll just have to count this down for you. Sorry. 150. McHale with the ball. McHale, Nguyen Ryan. Shoot. No. Bounces it again. Picked up by Nathow. Emily Sides. Over to Vanna. Vanna into McHale. Her hands were tied up. Couldn't get up there for the pass. That's a pass. Stays with Lane. Montini ran it out. A minute 17. Clock continues to run on the out-of-bounds play. Over to McHale. McHale gets around. Ball knocked out of her stick. Picked up by Vanna. Under a minute, 57 seconds. McHale behind the net, over to Sides. Sides drives in on her right hand. You're going to get shooting space. Clock will stop with 40 seconds. So Emily will have our fourth 8-meter shot of the game. Lane 0 for 3. So Lane down 4. Emily Sides, free position, 8 meters. Sophia Fountain, the sophomore goalie, has had a big half. 4 or 5 saves, including an 8-meter from O'Keefe. Side shoot, ball knocked out of her stick from behind. It's loose. Sphere going to Montini. 35 seconds. Brunsky gets the ball, in the middle to 7. Ball loose. Alivana gets a turnover. Ball knocked out. Should be lane ball. 13 seconds. The clock's going to run out. All right. So, only 3 goals in the second half. 9-6, Montini at halftime. The game ends 11-7. The statistics are incredible when you look at max preps for Montini, and then you come out and you see it for real. 5 goals today for the freshman Miley Brunsky with 3 assists. Sophomore Annika Bartel, 4 goals and an assist, and sophomore Ava Seben, 2 goals and 2 assists. For Lane Tech, Allie Vanna, a goal and an assist. Katie Wilk, a goal. Kendra O'Keefe, a goal. Eliza McHale, 2 goals and assists. Kate McNamara, a goal. Gwen Ryan, an assist. And I'm missing somebody. Kendra had 2 goals. So 2 goals for Kendra O'Keefe. One of them from 8 meters. So Lane Tech takes a trip out to Lombard. Their win streak is over. This was an out-of-conference game, final out-of-conference game for the season. So the next time we see a non-public league opponent will be in the Illinois State playoffs. Great second half. They figured out this Montini offense a little bit. Montini offense kind of looked like Ivy League basketball. Just wait, backdoor cut, and score. Hugely effective. So Lane Tech will head back into the city and get ready for tomorrow's game against the Lincoln Park Lions. So special thanks to all the great folks at Lane Tech High School. Head coach, Miss Amanda Malmstrom. Principal, Miss Edwina Thompson. And athletic director, Mr. Brent Badish. Lane Tech falls to 10-4 on the season. We are back on the field tomorrow when the champions are back at Fritz Pollard Field at Lane Stadium for senior night. Lane will host the Lions of Lincoln Park and honor the 10 members of the class of 2023. Senior night festivities are scheduled to begin about 5:30. First draw is at 6 o'clock. That could be pushed back a little bit, but I'd join us at 5:30 anyway. For everyone at Lane Tech Lacrosse, for Mary Avery, this is Tony McHale saying good night from Lombard, Illinois. So long, everybody.
Nice job. Thanks for sticking at it. We were home watching.
Yeah, all of a sudden, as soon as I went on, my internet stopped working.
Oh.
So,
You can only do so much, right?
and then I used my phone in the second half, so that worked.
Oh, that's how you do it.
That worked better. So I don't know why it wouldn't connect.